Let's start off with something just a bit encouraging in the midst of this crazy world, hey? Something that shows some people sometimes can put aside petty differences, partisan differences, and even perhaps their egos to do something useful for their country. Have a look at this. 4 Australian Prime Ministers meeting with 1 Japanese Prime Minister. The current Labor PM, Anthony Albanese, centre stage, of course, but with him a triumvirate of former Liberal PMs, John Howard, Tony Abbott and Malcolm Turnbull, to meet Prime Minister Fumio Kishida in Tokyo as they honour the former Japanese PM, Shinzo Abe, who was tragically assassinated in July. This is a wonderful display of respect for Abe and a terrific show of solidarity from Australia towards Japan. And it's a selflessly sensible act by all 4 of our politicians. Well done to all of them, the current Prime Minister and those 3 former Prime Ministers. And apart from all this, at this time of great strategic peril, this gesture demonstrates Australian commitment to Japan, a country joined with us as a US ally and also joined with us through the quadrilateral dialogue along with the US and India. So this display of unity and solidarity with Japan sends precisely the right message at the right time to China. Now, there's always a but, though, isn't there? Anthony Albanese also quite rightly met with US Vice President Kamala Harris, who's in Tokyo for the funeral too. And that's all to the good, of course, but have a listen to what the Veep wants to talk about when it comes to the US-Australia relationship.
We thank you for your leadership. You have been particularly, I say with full compliment, ambitious. I say that with admiration, with your climate goals.
Really? That's it? Australia, the eager beaver on climate action? How embarrassing. Harris congratulates Albanese on the very policies that are disadvantaging the West and playing to the economic strengths of China, without benefiting the planet, of course. Emissions are still rising. I'll have more on energy madness later in the program. But as I've said before, the Albanese government continues to do very well on foreign affairs, except when they keep getting distracted by the self-harm of their climate virtue signalling.